Alright you guys, so like I said in the post today, I decided to hop back on the YouTube a little bit. I'm going to try to put out at least 1 to 2 videos a week for y'all. I know that I can get a lot more information to y'all this way, and you know, y'all can really follow along through the workouts and the movements a little bit better. So today I am going to start, like I said, producing them about every 1 or 2 a week, and I'm also going to probably make this the start of a little series, maybe call it something like Shred With Me or something like that. I know that right now a lot of people's focus, a lot of people's goal, I know, you know, spring is here, summer is right around the corner, so a lot of people start thinking about getting lean, getting shredded. I have been doing a slow cut now since August of last year, but I still have more body fat that I'm going to drop, so I'm going to kind of do that over the next, we might see, maybe I can do this series, little video for y'all, 1 or 2 a week for the shred series, maybe for the next 8 to 10 weeks, just kind of like a little mini cut, and y'all can follow along a little bit, follow along with the workouts. I'll explain my cardio, do some videos about eating, snacks, take foods you can take with you, etc. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoy, and we're gonna get this chest workout, well, chest and delts. Now I am hitting delts twice a week, and I'm hitting arms twice a week, but I'm only hitting chest and back once a week, and I'm hitting legs twice a week. So I'm going to show y'all chest and delts today, just take y'all through, like, you know, probably 1 set of each one of my exercises, and then I do a couple of drop sets and supersets and things like that, and I'm going to explain that as well. First thing I normally do on chest day before I do anything else, I put the pec deck on like 20-30 pounds, super light, put it where it's just a good stretch. If I go all the way back before the machine touches, and I just try to stretch everything out. Make sure everything's working right before you put any kind of big weight on it. And so on that, like I said, the main thing is just to get a really good stretch, get the chest stretched out, get the shoulders moving around, and then another really important thing, and I believe I've covered this before on one of my previous chest vlogs, warming up your rotator cuffs, which I'm going to do that right now, right after I get that stretch in with that pec deck. So typically to warm up my rotator cuffs, I just use 2 5-pound dumbbells. You can use 2.5s. Some people use 10s. I like 5s just to get warm before I really have to do too much. So I normally just kind of do them like this for probably 30 or 45 seconds. Nothing too major. And then typically I go like this, alternating, for about the same amount of time. Just until you feel the shoulders get good and warm inside, you feel comfortable to lift. First thing I do for chest is normally dumbbell incline press. So typically I just grab these 40-pound dumbbells right here, and I get kind of a little warm-up set in, just kind of another little stretching, warming up, feeling everything out, before I grab the weight to do my first actual working set. And I'll kind of play with these and do them a couple of different ways. I'll typically do regular incline presses, just feel everything out. Do some close presses. Into some flies. So on this, you guys, I'm going to superset these incline presses with seated lateral dumbbell raises. So I do the same thing with those. Just grab some 10-pound weights, just get a light warm-up set in. I'm telling you, man. Just get an injury once or twice. You'll understand how important those warm-ups are. First working set of the day is going to be the 100-pound dumbbells, set of 10, focusing on a quick concentric and a very controlled eccentric movement. And then we're going to superset that with some seated dumbbell side laterals. I just got 15s. I'm really focusing on form more than anything. And then I'm going to do 3 sets of this, but the last set is actually a drop set. So that's the next set that I'm going to show you guys and how to incorporate that. Yeah, typically, if it's a superset like that, I'll try to rest about 1 minute, maybe 50 seconds, maybe do a minute and 10. Go somewhere right in there, and then right into the next set, and try to keep that heart rate elevated a little bit. Keep that workout almost like a little bit of cardio. Really help burn some extra fat for summer. So my third and final set with the incline dumbbell presses is a drop set. So I'm going to do the 125s for 12 reps, pretty quick, not quite as slow and controlled as with the 100s. So 12 reps, kill them out, whatever. And then I'm going to do the 65-pound dumbbells immediately right after setting the 125s down for another 6 reps. I'm going to try to control those pretty well. And then I'm still going to go right into the 15-pound dumbbells for 10 to 12 reps on the seated laterals. And then that'll be the third and final set for the incline. So guys, remember, with muscle growth, form, quality over quantity, quality over weight, quality over reps, whatever. Form is the most important thing. And then time under tension is everything. So you notice that I did 2 of my 3 working sets with, like I said, quick eccentric, or quick concentric, slow eccentric. So quick contraction, slow negative. And that's so that I'm working both the fast and the slow twitch muscle fibers. In that way, that's going to cause twice the progress of just working one or the other. So kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And I don't incorporate that on everything. Like I said, I'm going to show you today kind of the way that I do it. This is one of the things that I do incorporate it on. I like the way it feels. It gives me a great pump. It gets the workout started right. And it's pretty intense, especially that last round there. So yeah, so now we're going to move into some incline dumbbell flies today. So, as a lot of y'all know that follow me on Snapchat and Instagram and stuff like that, I have been doing basically a slow cut basically since August of last year, maybe a little before, and so I've been just, you know, trimming myself down really slowly, going for not just an aesthetic physique, but you probably see me hashtag it sometimes, masthetics. So big but still aesthetic, but you know, too big, I guess, technically for like to where you could compete at like men's physique, but maybe almost more like a classic look, like a classic bodybuilding look. So this workout is pretty fast paced. It is a workout I suggest for somebody who you want to build muscle mass, but you're also trying to, sorry about that, trying to drop some body fat, because like I said, keeping the intervals close like that, the 45 seconds to a minute rest or whatever it may be, that's going to keep your heart rate elevated, which is going to burn more calories, which is going to help you burn more fat, you know, because at the end of the day, getting lean, it will come down to calories in versus calories out. So, you know, and I do cardio immediately after this, which I'll cover that as well at the end of the video. So yeah, but I mean, if you're looking to build a little muscle mass, but you're also looking to drop some fat, maybe get a little drier, just a little leaner, more tighter looking, I definitely suggest closing those intervals down on your sets, and that's going to help tremendously, because then your whole weightlifting session is almost like, you know, kind of like a cardio. On these upright dumbbell rows, we're going to be focusing on mainly pulling through the side deltoid. On Mondays when I do chest and delts, I focus basically on chest and then front delt and side delt. And then on Thursdays when I hit shoulders again with back, I focus on side delt again, because they're the delt that makes your shoulders look the roundest and the widest. But then I also focus on rear delt and not on front delt that day. So almost like a pull day, push day thing. So anyway, on these upright dumbbell rows, I'm really focusing on pulling through my side delt. Your traps are obviously going to be involved, which is totally fine. It's a great trap exercise. I'm going to do a set of 10 on the upright dumbbell row, and then right into a set of 10 on the incline dumbbell fly. So after that, I will do 3 sets of that as well. The third set is going to be a drop set on the upright dumbbell rows. So I'll show you that. But on that, pretty much the same concept. Superset the delt with the chest, and then I wait typically, like I said, 50 seconds to a minute and 10, depending on how heavy I go, and then hit the next set. Alright, you guys, so on that one, that was my third and final set of the upright dumbbell rows into the incline dumbbell press. And on that, I went up to the 65s for the upright dumbbell rows. I hit 10 reps on that, and then I'm getting used to it. I hit 10 reps on that, and then I dropped down to the 35-pound dumbbells. And as you saw, I tried to control those reps a lot more. I did 5 reps there, and then straight into the 40s again on the incline dumbbells for all sets of 10. And now we're gonna move in to some flat press. So work with me on these supersets here. I'm having to like put half the screen over there and half the screen over here, because as you can see, I don't have anybody filming for me. Natalie, you can see her right here. She's diligently doing cardio. Okay, so it's just me. So on this, I'm gonna superset this chest press, just a flat chest press made by Star Trek. It's kind of like a hammer strength flat press. It comes together, you know, as you press, kind of like a dumbbell. I just got 245s on there. I stay right there, especially right now. I've been having some issues, not nothing too serious, but just having some issues with my left shoulder when it comes to flat pressing. I am getting deep tissue, soft tissue, grafting. I have pretty much everything, cupping. I'm doing everything to it that you can pretty much do every week. It is getting better, but I really get great muscle stimulation from just 245s on each side here, and it feels great. I'm going to superset that with kettlebell side delt raises. And the reason I like these, not necessarily better than dumbbell side laterals, but they're just different, is if you let the kettlebell hang in your hand like this and you don't keep it like that, it feels really different than a dumbbell, because the weight is actually beneath your beneath your hand, so it just changes the way the workload feels in the side delt. So this is my next superset. It's also 3 sets here, and it's going to be a drop set for the 3rd set. I really like to hold on to something. I might even lean into it a little bit. Control here, form and control. Work with me here. What I'm about to do is I'm going to superset, like I said, the hex press for the delts, and I'm going to superset that over here, which I'm going to take you with me over here to the incline cable crossovers, and I'm going to also go right into some ab crunches with that, because I do abs typically. I do like 4 sets of abs typically Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I don't really work them on my primary leg day, which is Wednesday, and I don't work them on my off day, which is Sunday. And the reason for that is you can work abs more if you're trying to build them up, you know, more. I really don't want mine to grow. I just do it to keep a little mind to muscle connection to my abs. You know, it helps you, the more you flex a muscle and work a muscle, the more control you have over that muscle. So, I mean, you know, I do work them, and I just kind of recently started doing that with this slow cut I've been doing, just to bring them out some. But your abs do get worked basically with anything that involves your core. I mean, anything where you're tight and you're, under stress, it is going to work your core, especially with things like cable tricep push downs. I mean, the whole time you're in that position and you're pushing that weight down, your abs are what's holding you in place. So you don't typically need to work them a ton unless that's just a super weak spot for you. With me, like I said, typically Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 4 sets each day, something simple like some cable rope crunches, or I'll just do some regular crunches on the ground or some leg lifts or something like that. Anyway, I'm gonna do these delts, and then like I said, I'm gonna take y'all with me right over to the cable crossovers and show y'all how I do those. And then I go, like I said, right into 10 reps of the cables here behind me. So I'm gonna show y'all kind of how I do those. Get this set best for y'all right here. Yeah, that'll work. See, y'all can see all of it. So I don't like to have the cable pulleys all the way at the top. Some people do that and they really like it. I really don't. I like it to be more just barely above shoulder level, because I am doing this to really target the upper chest. Now step back. And then from there, like I said, I got right over to some cable, some just rope cable crunches, nothing fancy. I just got it set up right here behind me. Got a little mat on the floor. I usually do about 100 pounds and sets of typically 15 to 20. And so that right there is all basically one big giant set for me. And I'll repeat that 3 times. I'll do the abs 4 times. And I will have a drop set for the deltoids on this one, because I put them first, so they're actually taking priority during this exercise. My last set of the hex press for the delts, and that is gonna be a drop set. And then I'm gonna go right into the cables, like I said, and do some more ropes. So right now I'm just gonna show y'all this drop set into the cables again, and then we're gonna move right into our last little triple set. And then I'm gonna go back over my split, what I'm gonna do for cardio. I'm gonna close this bad boy out. So here we go. Oh, might wanna put the camera where I can see. So on this one, it's just a machine. I'm not trying to go heavy. There's nobody in the gym. I'm here by myself. No ego lifting. On this one though, I do stack. I am not trying to go heavy, as y'all can see. If you followed me in the past, like 125s on an incline dumbbell press is not heavy. So anyway, like I said, it's not about weight. It's about quality, muscle stimulation, time under tension, mind to muscle connection, etc. So yeah, I kind of point my thumbs at the top like that when I get to the top of the rep. I feel like it kind of helps to activate those deltoids. Just gets a little bit extra contraction in there. So here we go with the last set of cable crossovers. Camera's a little crooked. Let me fix that. Here we go. And let me show you all the benefit. This is the benefit of working out in a small town in your buddy's gym really late at night. There's nobody in here. Pretty much do whatever. That answers y'all's questions. I see all the time, like, oh, how do you work out in the gym? Got your shirt on. Oh shit, I live in Longview. There's nobody here. So on these crunches, yeah, I'll take y'all with me on these crunches. On these crunches, another good thing actually for y'all to see while I don't have my shirt on is the fact that I kind of actually almost vacuum in when I'm doing these crunches. So let me see if I can get it where y'all can kind of, where y'all can maybe tell. That was probably super loud. I was right on the mic. So yeah, as I do these, I do flex, but I kind of vacuum in at the same time. On the vacuuming in, on the crunches, I really do that really just for training my stomach muscles. When I bend or when I flex or when I strain, I want my stomach to like go in towards my body, not like blow out like a big, you know, like gut, like on the bodybuilding stage or whatever. So that's really more just training my abdominal muscles, that when they're under duress or they're under stress or whatever, and I'm flexing them and I'm working them and I'm doing whatever, that they're training themselves always to go in, to always be smaller. And that's really helped me bring down my waist size a lot. And hopefully it can help you do the same. So now, like I said, I've got one more little triple set I'm gonna do, and it is going to be the incline chest hex press. So it's just like the shoulder press I was just doing, but it's for incline chest. I'm gonna actually do a little superset with that, with this pec deck, which is what I warmed up on, but I haven't done any working sets on it yet. And then I'm gonna go right into some cable side laterals here for y'all. So it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna carry this thing all around. So that straight into, like I said, I'm gonna do this pec deck here. I'm gonna show you how I do it. I do it basically for upper chest as well. As you can see, I typically do things that focus on the upper chest because the upper chest is what gives you that big chest shelf look. Oop. Put it on like 90 pounds, not heavy. I grab up high, above the handles, above where you're supposed to grab. Get my feet a little bit back behind me. Keep my core tight, lean forward a little bit. Fly it. And I actually feel this in the upper chest and the front delts. So it's a great movement for this day. Typically do about 8 there, and then come right here. And that's my last little triple set. Each one of those, like I said, the first thing, the incline hex press had 10 reps into 8 reps on the pec deck for the upper chest with the variation that I showed you, and then right into 10 reps on the cable side laterals again for that side deltoid to look around. I just finished up the chest and delts workout like I was just taking y'all through. I'm fixing to now hop on cardio. Like I said, straight from the chest and delt workout, right into the cardio, just taking a few minutes to go over a couple things with y'all. So one, I want to cover my split again real quick. On my split, let me raise this up just a little bit. There we go. On my split, right now I'm doing Mondays, chest, side, and front delt. Tuesday, I'm doing arms. I do a bi-tri superset or tris and then bis. Wednesdays, my primary leg day, but I focus mainly on quads on Wednesday. Thursday is back, side delts, rear delts, and traps. And Friday is arms, superset again, or tri and then bi, or bi then tri. Typically tri then bi though. Triceps a bigger muscle group than biceps. And then Saturdays are my secondary leg day that are primarily hamstring and calf focused. And I do train calves 3 times a week. I train them Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, just at the end of the workout or the beginning if they're a weakness for you. And I do abs, like I said, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, not Sunday or Wednesday. As far as cardio goes, I do want to cover that, kind of the amount of cardio and stuff I'm going to be doing in this little Shred With Me series. What I'm going to be doing, or what I'm actually doing right now, I'm doing 2 fasted cardio sessions a week, minimum. So Monday morning and Wednesday morning, first thing, wake up. I don't really consume anything. I don't suggest consuming anything at all. I do sometimes if I'm just feeling like I'm really depleted, or maybe I didn't eat, you know, protein or something right before bed the night before, I will just drink about half a cup to 3/4 a cup of egg whites for fasted cardio. Studies have shown that if you do consume some really super clean, lean protein only right before you do fasted cardio, it can help maintain muscle mass. But just do that kind of based on you, your body, you know, what you think is best. Then with, like I said, with my cardio after I work out, I just do steady state post-workout. I do the elliptical. I set it to a 15 resistance typically, 14, 15 resistance, which is pretty high, or it seems to be. I'm sure there's some people out there that like, they're way above that. But I set it on 14, 15 resistance, and I try to keep 73 RPMs a minute, or 70, or just keep it at 73 RPMs, revenues per minute. And that typically in 25 minutes, which is what I normally do, is about 25 to 30 minutes. Right now it's only 25 minutes post-workout. And typically in 25 minutes that burns about 480, 475 calories. So, you know, I do like to eat quite a bit. I am 5'11", about 240, 245 pounds, depending on the day and how much water, carbs, etc. So I do try to really knock out quite a bit of cardio, or knock out quite a bit of calories when I do cardio, because I eat, you know, quite a bit. So at the end of the day, it comes down to calories in versus calories out, like everybody says. So I am gonna go hop on cardio now. I just wanted to, I brought y'all in here in the locker room. Like I said, nobody's in the gym, I'm here alone. This is currently, which I have been, you know, slowly cutting since last August. This is currently kind of where I'm at. I do currently have a little bit of a chest pump. But this is where I'm at right now, in leggings, of course, so you can't really see my legs, but that's where I'm at. And I am going to get anyway, that's kind of just currently where I am. I'm probably sitting maybe 8% body fat, 7, 8, 9, I don't know, somewhere kind of in there. Last thing I want to cover. For my people that are watching me right now on YouTube, or watch me on YouTube in general, I really appreciate that. I have been working with some amazing people lately with my new one-on-one coaching mentorship that I started basically January of this year. It's gone amazing. 100% success rate so far with everybody that's joined, which I only keep about 25 or 30 people. But with that being said, I am gonna open up 2 slots for y'all. So this is the only place right now here on this YouTube that I'm posting about these 2 exclusive slots for my YouTube people. So I'm gonna post a link below that, well, I'll post probably multiple links below. You know, I got a bang code and whatever, all that stuff to save y'all money. But I am going to post a link below, probably the first link I'll post for y'all. And it's going to be a link to the application for the online coaching and the mentorship, because you do have to be accepted. You got to be at least 18 also. But I'm going to post the link to it. If you go to it and fill it out, it will say, where did you hear about me, or how did you find me, or whatever. Put YouTube right there. That will automatically qualify you. If your other stuff, you know, gets you accepted, that'll automatically qualify you to where you can take one of these 2 exclusive slots. So anyway, guys, I hope y'all really enjoyed this today. Like I said, I'm going to try to put out 1 to 2 videos for y'all a week. I do have a cool video for y'all coming soon, probably within the next day or 2, about foods, on-the-go foods, snacks, stuff like that. Some of the stuff that I tell my clients to use. Some things I haven't yet, so I've got that coming out for y'all, and I think it'll be a lot of help for everybody. I'll see y'all next time. Hope y'all enjoyed the vlog. Oh, you're supposed to say this if you're on YouTube. Like and subscribe, turn the notifications on, because it's the algorithm on everything now is absolutely terrible, so you get no exposure basically anywhere. So if you want to see my future videos, just hit that subscribe, hit that little post notification bell button, and you won't miss them. I'll see y'all soon.